Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 490s podcast. As always, I am Will. Got here, Jose, and the infamous drug smuggler Pablo Escobar.
You can't say that.
Today is Tuesday, November 5th, 2019, episode 26. Welcome back. Welcome back, Victor.
Thank you.
We missed you.
To the audience, it doesn't really sound like I left anywhere.
Well, you want to explain? Oh, wait, they already know where you went, right?
Yeah, I went to Colorado. I mentioned that last podcast.
Yeah.
And we haven't recorded another one since then, have we?
It just didn't feel right to do it without you.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
We held off.
Yeah. How was it, man?
It was good. It was fun. It was different from what I expected it to be like, but at the same time, I didn't expect anything from it. So I had a good time watching the scenery and stuff. Very calm. It was also very cold.
I would imagine. Snow usually is associated with the cold.
Yeah.
What did snow look like? What did it feel like?
It's crazy because I never experienced snow before.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a trip, bro. Have you ever got like shaved ice from?
Sure.
Yeah, imagine that all over the floor.
That doesn't seem pleasant at all.
It wasn't, but it's fun stepping on it. I'll tell you that. Like that crunching, like I don't know. It's weird.
Okay.
You pick up, make snowballs. Very hard. They make it look very easy in like the cartoons and stuff. Where people just pick it up. Oh, snowball fight! Pack it up and throw it. It breaks apart. Like you try to, and it just crushes in your hand.
I think it's really cold snow.
Is it?
And it's
probably
like when it's like still snowing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, type shit.
Not
Maybe.
just ice just hanging around. I figured because it's like shaved ice. Trying to pack that up.
So it wasn't snowing. There was just snow on the ground.
The whole weekend I was there, it didn't snow. There was a huge storm, like blizzard storm, the week before we got there, and it was snowing like 3 hours before the plane landed. So when we touched down, it was like freshly laid down snow, feet all the way like knee deep. I fell in the snow and I couldn't get out. It was like when I went to the beach.
Yeah.
On the mud.
Different sensations.
Yeah, different sensation.
What's the difference?
One was colder.
So did you end up going skiing?
No.
Isn't that why y'all went?
That's one of the. That's why I told you earlier that I never got to use the goggles.
Uh-huh.
That's one of the points. But that was like day 4. Let's start from the beginning.
Oh.
Day 1, I went there. Day 2,
Day 1, I awoke.
No. For the skiing part, I think it was like a Saturday. We wanted to go to a certain mountain resort thing. I think it was called Winter Park. It's like an hour and a half, 2-hour drive. Driving in the mountains is scary as shit. I'll tell you that.
I would imagine.
Like some of them don't even have like guardrails and everything. So like, you make that turn too fast, tip over.
I like how you did that really soft and shit. Like, so it's gonna be like cut off at the end.
Yeah, it was great. I didn't drive in the big mountains. Hendrik drove the first time because we went 3 times. The first day Hendrik drove, we went to just this park sightseeing. Really nice. Like I have some pictures I'll show you guys later. Really nice. Second day Raul drove to Winter Park. We got there. We were supposed to leave the house around like 9:00. We didn't. We ended up going around like 10, and then we got to eat. And then by the time we actually left and got to the park, it was already like 3:30.
Right.
So by climbing all there, we were trying. All right, let's see. Where can we go? Like ski rental, like equipment, all that stuff. We get to the front desk. Like, yeah, the mountain closes in like an hour. So we're gonna.
How do you close a mountain?
I think like by sunset or something like that. So like 5:00, they're gonna turn off the track, the giant, what are they called? Gondolas? No.
Ski lifts?
Ski lifts. That's what it is. So we can't get to the top.
I mean, it's like gondolas.
The guard vehicles.
So we weren't gonna pay full price. So we're like, oh, we'll come back Monday. We didn't go back Monday. So,
Obviously.
Yeah, we didn't. But before that, we did go to Walmart and we did get like cheap sleds. So on our way back, we pulled off to the side of the road because we saw like this other kind of
Why
hill.
Why didn't you guys just ride on each other?
What? So we sled.
I don't even know where you were trying to go with that.
So we sledded down this hill.
Buying a sled, bro. Just
Use Raul as a sled.
So yeah, you lose your breath up there, dude.
Well, no, I'm sure the air's thinner. No.
Yeah, and like I'm not used to it all. Climbing up a hill, like not the mountain part, just the hill part, and I was like, and you pass out.
Did you pass out?
No, I didn't pass.
Did
out.
anybody pass out?
No. But we were close. We were close. If it wasn't for me bringing water. No, we
water all over the place.
Victor and his foresight.
No. We all brought water.
Don't eat the yellow water.
I didn't get to do that.
Eat the yellow water.
Make yellow water. Make yellow snow.
Yeah, yellow snow.
Yellow snow.
Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah.
Wow, sounds like a disappointing trip, man. You didn't even get to pee in the snow. I thought that was what you were going for.
It's not.
It don't happen. After the sleds.
After the sleds, Hendrik almost fell down a ravine. Because all right, so at the hill that we chose, it's actually was for skiing. So like people who own equipment go there, get their snowboards, to climb up the trail and then snow back down, or skis, whatever. We had sleds. There was a sign that said, "Not for sledding," but we didn't know what else to do.
We're on vacation.
We're on vacation. Fuck it.
Rules don't apply to people on their vacation.
So we're like, all right, let's climb up that ridge, right? And so we climb up, and it's like, we can go higher. We can come higher, and then we sled down. When I did it, I guess I didn't do a running start. I just sat down and pushed myself down.
Yeah.
So it was like it stopped every couple miles. It stopped every couple feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hench went back up and like did it, and it was a decent one. So we went to the car, but we saw a different path. So we're like, all right, let's go to the side, go down there. You just see the giant slope, like, and it looks like out of a scene like from a movie, which looks like a canyon at the bottom. And
Yeah.
you ever play GTA 5 when you're like on Mount Chiliad?
Yeah.
And like you're driving and it's like a ravine, like canyon type, like valleys and stuff.
Yeah.
It was just like that. And so he goes up there. He's like, I want to sled down. I'm like, everyone was like, no, don't do it. And then some people were like, I'm not telling you to do it, but if you do it, go fast. do a flip. No, but yeah, it was like half and half. Don't do it. He ends up doing it, right? Since that part, no one goes there. The ice isn't patted down like on the ski parts.
Yeah.
So he jumps, does a running start, and just sinks into the snow. He doesn't move like 2 feet. So he never went down the ridge.
Oh, he just sunk into it.
But he did go pretty down. Like he had to like trek up. Like it's pretty deep, so it's like climbing up. So he tries to throw the sled because it was lightweight, it was like plastic. So he throws it like a frisbee to see if I could catch it. He throws it really off, so it just slides back down. And since there's no weight on top of it, it glides down and just goes. And we see it go all the way into the valley. We're like, Hendrik, that could have been you, and it just disappeared. We didn't see it. It went down one cliff, and we were expected to keep going, and it was gone. We didn't know how deep it went, or it was like, ooh.
So the mountain didn't want to take Hendrik because he tasted like hair gel.
So we lost a sled,
but you kept the Hendrik.
Yes, we did.
Fucking, I watched this one video on Instagram. It was like the what's the camera called?
GoPro?
Yeah, it was a GoPro footage of a guy. He was skiing down the mountain, right? And on the side, it looks like it was supposed to be like more snow and like a hill. He like jumps off a little ledge. It's just a straight cliff. Like there's nothing for him to go down. It's just he does the jump and then you see him fall like however many feet. It was fucking ridiculous, and that made me never want to go anywhere near that shit.
But did he stick the landing?
No.
He
fell in the snow. He was fine because he fell in like a lot of snow.
Yeah.
You feel me? He just took the GoPro off, like wiped it off. He was like, you feel me? I'm just like, fuck that.
Shit, I'm still alive.
Fuck that. Couldn't be me. Could not be me, cuz.
So other than almost losing Hendrik.
Yeah, I actually have the picture right here.
Oh wow, this is good for
the audio listeners. Yeah, so that's Hendrik,
right,
all the way there. He's trekking up there, and he finally gets to like solid ground. That's the canyon. It just goes in, and that's a dip. It just goes down into the ravine and all this stuff.
Yeah,
and we lost it somewhere there. We couldn't find it.
Okay.
Pretty.
In my head, I thought it was like a fucking actual like death. It was death.
You would assume it doesn't look that far, but
Yeah.
it looks pretty deep. Like once you actually see perspective of the sled going down, it's like, oh, that he would have just disappeared.
I've been living out here for 20 years.
Surprised you didn't get eaten by a bear or something.
Mountain lions. We were talking about that earlier. Me and Jose.
Are there no bears in Colorado?
There could have been. Yeah, right.
At some point in time.
At some point in time, there's some bears.
In history. They're all cults now. Yeah, they almost got eaten by a mountain lion.
Did you actually, or are you just saying that? Did you even see any mountain lions? Did you see any wildlife at all?
Yeah, I saw a ladybug.
Wow, you're a regular crocodile hunter, man. Steve Irwin over here, guys.
Steve Urkel.
Get it off! Get it off!
It's dangerous out here. What are you doing? It's nothing, locals only.
I was telling Jose that on our way to this one place called Red Rock. Red Rock?
Red Robin, yeah.
I
Red
can
Rock?
make you a
Right.
red rock girl.
Shut up.
Sorry.
It's like a mountain
We had
climbing
two different
trail.
paths, and you didn't pick any of them.
Yeah. No, there was
Two
a path.
roads diverged in a yellow wood. Sorry, I could not travel both. Am I right?
So we end up going down this path, but there's a sign that says danger, rattlesnakes,
Ooh.
and mountain lions. So
Spooky.
Raul was like, "Fuck that, let's not go there."
Like a normal person would,
and,
yeah.
And then it's like, oh, it's fine. We see people jogging and everything, so we're going there. Sun setting.
There's enough food for everybody, so.
No, we're getting there. Like we're on our way down this path, and it's like red cliffs, stuff like that. Looks really nice. And we just hear in the distance like yelling, like, ah. So everyone's like, what is that? I don't want to make the sound effect because whatever. And I'm like, oh, that was a mountain lion. And they're like, bullshit. It's not. Have you ever heard a mountain lion call?
I
Growl?
can imagine what it sounds like.
It's not what you think. Imagine.
What do you think it sounds like?
I'm not gonna make the noise because I could be very wrong.
Because I told them like, the urban legends and myths where it's like, oh, women screaming in the hills,
Yeah,
or
Mothman and shit.
or will-o-wisp and stuff like that. Yeah, it came because people didn't know what mountain lion sounded like.
New Jersey Devil and shit.
I'll play it for you. It sounds.
The hot dog guy down the street.
Imagine in
Is he
the
still
dark
there?
of the woods or cliffs, I guess, and
Watch that shit be loud.
it sounds like a woman getting murdered type deal.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can also see a woman getting murdered. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where like the
Okay.
urban myths come from.
I can see the two, how you would confuse the two.
Right. So they were like, "What was that?" I was like, "Oh, that's mountain lion cry," because they expected like I guess like a tiger or something like that, like rare.
I'm sorry, dude. What was it? That was even worse than the first one, huh?
Sounded like a beetle.
Beetlejuice?
Did you see any snakes?
No,
Whack.
I was hoping to, because they were all getting scared because like, oh, a rattlesnake. I'm like, come down. It's like it's the weakest of the snakes, right? They're like why are they called rattles? Babies have rattles. Is that not why they call them rattle? What?
No. Any snake with venom, dude, is bad news.
I thought they were
In terms,
poisonous.
in terms of strength,
No, they're venomous.
in terms of strength, maybe you're right. Maybe they can't hold their own.
Babies can hold a rattle.
Stop. The ones you don't really need to worry about are
Are
the
babies.
ones. Yeah, are babies. Are the ones that have to like constrict you,
Mm-hmm.
because those are pretty easy to like get off. You just squish their heads and shit.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's true, but I would imagine like dealing with venom is a lot harder than getting something off of you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Like if you're walking around with a knife and there's a snake on your arm, you just stab the snake.
That's
you
actually
feel me?
something that
grab its dick.
the sign said about mountain lions. Like, well, if you see one,
Snake dick.
just yell at it.
Oh, I'm walking in.
I guess.
The fuck off of me,
Yeah,
eh?
if it starts coming toward, like this is all on the side. It starts coming towards you. Just throw anything like rocks or sticks, whatever you have.
Sticks and stones may break its bones, but
Like,
words will never
try
hurt
to
'em.
fend it off. Because apparently they're like more scared of us than them.
You're nothing. You'll never be nothing.
Don't don't turn your back or don't crouch. Show signs.
There's a snake coming at me. Let me turn around.
There's a snake in my boot.
And then the last bit was like, if it attacks, fight it back. So I guess they expect you to just like,
Square up, little bro.
1, 2.
Fisticuffs with a mountain lion.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus.
Oh, and lions.
He thought he was still talking about snakes.
Yeah.
The mountain lion.
Imagine a snake with a boxing glove on its tail and shit.
That's what we were talking about, the sticks and stuff. They're yelling at it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about snakes and stuff.
No.
You're talking about the
Yelling
rattlesnnake.
doesn't work on snakes,
And
dude. They
babies.
can't hear.
That's why I was like confused. I was like, wait, what?
It's a mountain lion. Quick, throw a baby at it.
If it's a mountain lion, just bite it.
That's a
They
snake.
won't be
You bite its head.
expecting that.
Mm.
Hey, I'm the one who does the biting around here.
Get off.
So we did take a picture at the mountain with
With
the
the mountain
snowboarding.
lion?
No, the snowboarding.
Smoreboarding?
Smorgasbording one. So I did put on my goggles for it. So
It looked like you were
yeah,
doing
it looked like I was skiing.
He went over there just to drop a fit, bro. He went in with the pink dolphin luggage.
It's
Pink dolphin
that's the
backpack.
equivalent. That's the equivalent of going to the mall and putting on clothes in the dressing room, then taking a picture and putting the clothes back.
Well, I actually did buy my clothes, so
Like
Pools
Josue
on.
does.
No, it was that you just bought a costume just to stand at the mountain and then go back home. You feel me?
pretty
Should have
much.
worn Gotti's penguin suit.
That's with my goggles, and that's Hendrik. We're the only ones that took a picture.
It's a horrible picture.
It is. The sun wasn't our friend that day.
We had the goggles on.
But oh man, does that scenery.
No, I imagine that's the thing about nature, man. Unless you got a camera built for taking pictures of nature, your phone don't work. They don't cut it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's like
Yeah,
when
man.
you try to take pictures of the moon and shit,
Mm.
it doesn't work out.
You try to take pictures of moon, it don't come out.
But the moon
It's like
takes a
sun.
better picture of you.
You feel good about that one?
Yeah,
You should.
I got you spot on.
Wow. You should be a voice actor or something. Moving on.
Where I'm moving to.
Our weekend was pretty fun packed. Westy screamed at a little girl.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh my
But this time he did it sober. So you know he meant it.
Christ.
Just remember, she hit her head on the concrete.
Oh man.
Yeah, because we went trick or treating with Gotti and Ari and their little brothers and sisters
Right.
and shit. And there was this one house. It was basically like kind of throwing a party that we're giving out like pizza and a whole bunch of candy. There was like a whole crowd over there.
Yeah.
And then there was this little girl, but she was maybe like 13. She was in a costume and she did this thing where she like backbended like on her arms and shit.
Mhm.
And she was like on her arms, like her
She's
hands and legs.
crab
and shit.
walking,
Yeah,
basically.
crab walking. And then she was trying to like scare us and shit. I most of us didn't see her except for I think Jose and Westy. And then Westy just looks down and he does that witch laugh that he does, you know, the loud one.
Yeah.
And then she fucking falls and hits her head on the
Oh,
fucking
man.
sidewalk.
She's backwards.
Oh man.
I hear clunk, and then she laid on the floor like laughing. Like,
She was laughing?
She was
Yeah.
laughing
Oh,
like
okay.
and like she's like, oh my god, like scared
Oh,
and then
okay.
laughing at the same time. And
Uh-huh.
then her brother had to come get her off the floor
Uh-huh. Okay.
because she couldn't move
Oh
apparently.
man.
But I swear I didn't even see her until she was like already on the ground.
Raheem was about to step forward,
Damn.
so
You
she
know how
would have.
big Raheem is, dude. He would have crushed her.
Fucking Wesley goes, "You're supposed. I scared you. You fucked up."
Yeah, I thought you meant like he scared at he screamed at a little girl like
Well, he did scream at a little
yeah,
girl.
but I mean I thought you meant like
Like unprovoked? No.
yeah, like how it was at the beach where he just yelled like
Nah, that little girl was asking for it, bro. She was yelling. She was running around yelling for no fucking reason.
and her doing a crab walk.
She was trying to scare us.
Yeah, that's
she
what
got
I'm saying.
scared in return. So there it is. But nah, man, it was pretty good. Ari stole my Jello shot. There was a white lady walking around with Jello shots. You feel me? And she only had 2 left. She had 2
She's
fucking.
like, for the adults. For the
Like,
adults,
do we not look like adults
No,
over here?
you don't.
You feel me? So Napoleon gets one, right?
Wow.
Oh right, Napoleon.
Wow. You mentioned this now.
Yeah, Napoleon was there.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
No, but Napoleon gets one, and I'm like, oh, I'll take one. She only had 2 left, so I'm like, I'll take the other one. You feel me? And then Gotti's mom takes it. She's like, no, I'm taking this shot. You feel me? I'm just like, wow, that you wrong for that. You feel me? You know, I had that one first. It was gonna be mine, but she's like, okay, here, you can have it. I'm like, all right. So I go and I take it. I open it and I'm literally going to fucking put it in my mouth, and then Ari just comes and fucking snatches it from me, and then I got so disappointed and a little angry. I'm not gonna lie to you. But
did she take it or did she give it back to Gotti's mom?
no, she sipped a little bit of it, and then we got back to Gotti's house after like maybe an hour and a half, and then she just gives it back to me, and it was just melted and shit. I'm just like, why the fuck would you take it? She was like, oh, they had too much vodka in it. I'm like, it's a fucking Jello shot. What did you think it was gonna fucking be like? You know what I'm saying? But
You still drank it?
of course, I'm not one to waste.
Of course.
It was a lot of vodka, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
A little bit too much, hey. And fucking
And 2 shots of vodka.
and Gotti was out there in his fucking penguin suit.
Yeah.
He showed me a picture. I
Oh
started
my
laughing.
god, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, bro. You know how Gotti does the little dance he does.
I can imagine already.
We were on our way there, and Jose was just like, he was just like, I bet we gonna get there. He's gonna be in his penguin suit. Just imagine Gotti doing the thing. Bro, we get there. He's not in the penguin suit, so I'm like, okay, he's probably not gonna do the thing.
He's there walking in his hillbilly suit.
Yeah, in his what is it? Ed Hardy?
Matt Hardy.
There it is.
Matt Hardy.
Yeah, he has his hair out with a fucking trucker hat
Yeah,
on.
he
I
looked
know.
like you know the vibes.
with the whole tank top with the holes in it.
Yeah.
Walking around. Hey.
Hey guys. So he puts on the whole fit. We're going ready to leave. He walks outside. He looks at me. He just fucking does the thing. And oh my god, if that shit didn't look ridiculous without a penguin suit, bro, I'm gonna leave that to your imagination and what it looked like.
I can already imagine.
He was having a lot of fun in that fucking penguin suit.
I bet.
A lot of fun. But man,
Yeah, you showed me a picture. He looked just like my dog when she put that penguin suit on. Do you remember? I don't know.
I
if you
don't remember. No.
We had Aria in a penguin suit. First year we had her. It was too small for her.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of dogs, they're giving away Hennessy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because they can't. They said they can't take care of her anymore.
Oh man.
So they're giving her away. I was high key thinking about taking her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
But the problem is, they said she doesn't have any shots, and
They
they
gotta do
they
all
don't
that
know
stuff.
what's wrong with her. So they're gonna take her, and if everything's cool, then I'm gonna talk to my people.
Oh,
and
nice.
See if I can't take her in, because it's a beautiful dog.
No, of course.
Beautiful dog. But we're gonna see how that goes. Just in case you wanted a pit bull or something.
Yeah. Dale. Mr. Worldwide?
Yeah, Mr. 305.
What about you, Jose?
What?
Do you want a dog?
No, I don't want a dog, dude. I can't take care of a dog. I'm not home enough to take care of a dog.
Neither am I.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't have a dog.
Oh.
Yeah, you always talking that jazz.
Mm.
When you get, it's not my dog, Raul.
Gosh, Raul. It's not my dog.
Why do you make me sound old?
You know why. We both know why. Yeah, man.
What is it called?
Yo, what the fuck do they have to eat over there in Denver, dude?
Dude, bullshit and bullshit. Nothing. They got Del Taco.
Ew.
Free
Oh.
Shavaka, dude.
Did you try it?
I did. It tastes worse than Taco Bell.
How do you get worse than
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell?
Right.
Maybe because it's cold.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe.
Was the food hot, or did it get cold real easily?
These are the real questions.
All right, so we're talking about food
Yes.
because that's
Do they
where
have poutine?
what
For whatever
fuck is
ra-
poutine.
It's cheese fries with like not cheese fries, but there's fries with like gravy and cheese curds on it.
At least I
It's
didn't try
Canadian.
that. I didn't try that. I did have cheese curds, a cheese curd burger.
I just imagine they did because anywhere north, it just Canada. Canada, it goes
How
like
north do you think Colorado is?
it goes like this. It's like Florida, Georgia, and then the rest is Canada. Like everything else.
Florida Georgia line.
Yeah, the Virgin Georgia line.
Virgin Georgia line. To my diet over there in that week we were there, it was mostly just for breakfast. It was the first couple of days like somebody made eggs and not pancakes, bacon.
Pancake.
Hendrik was doing the breakfast, so he did, frijoles fritos, crema, queso fresco. We got all that, tortillas. But then afterwards, we just had, if we had cereal, or if not, we wait till lunch. We either went out to eat, so either at restaurants, like we went to Longhorn, but we also went, very diverse. Went to Longhorn the first day, but then we went to IHOP another day.
Why would you just not go to local spots?
I don't know why.
We have Longhorn and IHOP here.
It was again. I wasn't the ringer.
Mastermind.
It was just like, oh, what do you guys want to eat? And it's like, oh, I feel like steak. Oh, I feel like. I will say this: the second day we were driving, we were going to one of the mountains. We stopped at this little town, and it's like, oh, what do you guys want to eat? And it's like, oh, I could do this. I could do that.
do McDonald's.
Yeah, no. They're like, oh, what's around here? It's like, oh, there's the Five Guys, there's this, there's that. And I'm like, somebody mentioned Italian food. I'm like, I could do Italian food. All right, search up the nearest Olive Garden. So we looked up the nearest Olive Garden. It was 10 miles out. It's like, it's nowhere near here.
So I don't travel with these momos.
And so they were about to hop on the highway, and they did.
Yeah, that's why.
But at the same time, I looked up, and I saw there was an Italian restaurant in that town, a local one. I'm like, hey, let's go here.
Maybe there's a cult
It's close. It's closer.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty good, that food.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Better than Olive Garden?
Way better.
Oh.
But it was we went there during lunchtime, so it was very limited. Not very limited, but it's a limited menu.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
But we had, it was you create your own pasta. Sauce, pasta, meats
Noodle
and stuff. Yeah.
Pasta. Same shit. Sorry.
Pasta.
Yeah. So I had the linguine with marinara.
Jesus Christ.
I will say this: there's a funny story about that lunch. The night before,
You fucking waggle this finger like an old guy. That was a funny story that came out of that one.
the night before,
I remember it was 1972.
we had Raul's Xbox in the living room, so we would either put on Netflix,
You guys would
YouTube,
put spaghetti sauce
Hulu,
on it?
HBO, right? And so I put on Hulu, and I was just looking on whatever, because I don't know why. I wanted to watch something. I ended up on Key and Peele. I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll just watch this to pass the time. And so people were watching it, and I don't know if you seen Key and Peele, that one bit where it was they're in classroom, they're doing a math problem, and the teacher goes, oh, you find a square, b square, and that's how you get the hypotenuse or some shit. And then he goes, I wish I was high on pot news. And the kid next to him goes, that's funny. I wish I was high on pot news. And the whole class hears him say it and just laughs. And he's looking around like, that's my joke. And he's like, yeah, it's funny, it's funny. The teacher makes, oh, you're so funny. And then the principal comes in, oh, tell him your joke. And the whole school gets in on this joke. And he's like, and he's taking the credit for it. The guy's like, that's my joke. Listen, it's not fun. It's not, no one likes whatever. No one likes an attention seeker or some shit like that. So he got the end of the stick. So,
All right.
during that lunch, Jose, not you, the other Jose,
Yeah.
the
one that doesn't matter.
He mentions, oh man, this create your own pasta. I'm going to get this and that. You know what? It says you can add chicken for this or you can add that.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to do chicken and meatballs. And for whatever. Yeah.
I would have did chicken and shrimp, dude.
Well, either way.
Did they have lobster?
Not for lunch.
Damn, steak and lobster, dude? On pasta?
So he's like,
Fuck
I'm gonna do
yeah.
that. I'm gonna do that. And Ro goes, that's a really good idea, man. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that too. He's doing yeah, man, it's good, right? It's good, right?
Yeah.
And so I hear that. I'm like, I heard Raul say it. I'm like, oh man, that's pretty good. I'm gonna do that, Raul. And he goes, yeah. And so I'm talking 5 out of the 7 people there order that type of meal.
Uh-huh.
The waiter comes, yours at all. And I guess the waiter thought that Raul made that order. So when he was passing out the dinners, or not dinners, so lunch, here you go, linguine and marinara or spaghetti marinara. And he goes to Raul. And the originator of the meal plays it in front of him. And the look on Jose's face was like, you got me hot. It's too. So, I don't know, that whole lunch. And it's funny because the last night we were watching that same joke. So everyone was laughing about it. It's like, I wish I was high on pot news.
Art imitates life.
Yeah, art imitates life.
Or is it life imitates art at that point? Because it happened after you watched.
Yes.
Bastard.
Bastard. You slag.
So
How are the meatballs?
pretty good. They were the big meatballs one.
Ooh.
Face ass.
Yeah, man. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool that Jay pasta over there, man.
We were starving over here for a couple of days.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Fucking okay.
We had to steal candy from kids, man.
Yeah, imagine that.
we did.
I bet.
Jose went home with a full-size Hershey bar and a Snickers bar.
What?
Yeah.
He didn't even share.
I didn't even trick or treat this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, we never had chicken shit before this year.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
So life imitates
Look
art.
how the turntables.
Have turned table.
Speaking of chocolate, you still got more chocolate in your bag?
I do actually.
Can I get
You have
one?
chocolate?
I do actually.
Why you not get one though?
That's okay. Hypothetically, let me give you a scenario. Hypothetically,
Sure.
you know, this is all speculation. Let's say you go through a TSA and you have a pocket full of candy, right? In your backpack, but you also have
Drugs.
Drugs, eh?
cookies infused with something.
Wait,
It could be extra sugar. Who knows? All I'm saying is hypothetically in this scenario,
Right, no, I
it went
get you.
through the scanner and I'm all good.
Went to the skin. I'm all good, dude.
I would be good, I should say.
I just have a backpack of sugary products.
Oh, this is just a brick of sugar, copper. I swear to God. You
It
want to taste?
doesn't do anything but give you
Smell
diabetes.
this. Smell this. Smells like strawberry.
It does. Is that the extra sugar?
Yeah.
Okay.
The silence with the bubble wrap thing.
Bobo.
You want Reese's?
Yes. Por favor. Porfis.
What kind of
I love Reese's cups.
kind of choco you got? Oh,
Reese's and Kit Kats.
I'll take a kit. I'll take a kit.
The whole kit and caboodle.
I used to have a bunch of those, and then you fat fucks ate them all.
Caboodles?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I don't know why I was expecting a
Thanks,
massive
partner.
cup.
Hey, I wanted the kit.
Oh. You want a kit?
Do you have another Reese's?
Yeah.
Let's take the Reese's. Unless you wanted it.
I have a couple here.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. Fucking So the Sunday ended up
Sunday.
going to Gotti's house and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're getting the food ready and shit. And they finish cooking, and then Ari goes, "Hey, I need to go to pick up my mom at her job, and then we got to go back to my house and clean it." You feel me? Whatever. Cool. So then we get... Gotti's like, "Oh, you want to come with me?" I'm like, "Sure." You feel me? Because I don't want to be here with everybody else. So I'm like, "All right, cool. Let's go." We go get Ari. We drop Ari and Gotti's mom off at Ari's mom's job. You feel me? And then me and Gotti head over to Ari's house. I swear we wait there for like an hour, waiting for them to get back. And I'm pretty drunk at this point, so I fall asleep. And wake up, and I'm fucking starving. So then they come back. They don't even end up cleaning the house, and we just end up leaving. We get back to Gotti's house. More than half of the food is gone. Like, that shit's...
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck. And Gotti and Ari are trying to figure out what happened and shit. And while they were all in the confusion, I went over, you feel me? I grabbed my little plate and shit. And I'm like, I'm going to eat now before the rest of it's gone.
Right.
And that was pretty much it, man.
Did they ever figure out what the confusion was? Are you happy with your food?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Gotti's grandpa ate most of it. This is the candy eating portion of the podcast.
Tell us what your favorite candy bar is in the comment section below.
What is your favorite candy, Victor?
Arguably Kit Kat, if not Three Musketeers.
Is that because out of every candy, I'm not just talking about chocolate, every candy.
That's how he won the hearts of both of us.
What?
It's because I like Three Musketeers and he likes Kit Kat.
And he just put them on a string at the end of a stick, and he led us both like pigs.
Yeah.
I like chocolate.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Look at you.
Yeah, you do. So that piece of work you were working with.
What? Which one?
Yeah. You'll say which one.
Oh.
This guy came back from Denver. He was sledding, all right.
I almost stayed there.
She had you like that? She sled in, you know, he did the old luge. Right? So that's called.
Sure. I don't know.
I don't know what sliding terms are.
The luge is when they do the coffin position and they fucking slide down like a slide or some shit.
No idea what that is, dude.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know if that's luge, but I don't know if it's not luge. So, if you luge, like it in the comment. Leave it in the comments.
The comics.
The comics.
So,
Nah,
What
but you
describes
was-
a candy bar?
What describes
bar
a
of
candy bar?
candy?
A bar of candy?
Right, no.
Kumquat?
Yeah, but there was a debate someone had. Was it with you guys that I had a debate where it's like,
No.
this is not a
we
candy?
had a debate about candy yesterday
Really?
on our own time. Though.
Yeah.
No, it was like, what defines like a candy bar type of deal? And it was
Bar
like,
of candy.
right, but like,
That's it.
okay.
But what's the counterpoint?
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Again, I'm telling you, there's no debate on what a candy bar is. There isn't.
Okay.
I know there isn't.
Are you saying like
you're confusing
is
it
it
with something
only
else.
chocolate? Like chocolate bars or candy bars? Is that the
Is
thing?
it? Is that what I'm thinking
I don't
of?
know. You're the one who brought this up.
What's the difference between candy and chocolate?
All right, what's the difference between candy and chocolate?
It depends on the purpose of the chocolate.
Purpose of the chocolate?
Yeah, because you have chocolate syrup, but that's not candy just because it's chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Chocolate syrup, chocolate milk are not candy.
But chocolate
Chocolate
kisses,
are candy.
they're not.
Are
They're
they
sweet.
not?
They're sweet, but they're not. No. I'm just-
Candies and sweets?
Are they? Yeah.
Candy's a general term
Okay.
for
So
sweets.
chocolate kisses,
Yeah.
not candy bars.
They're not candy bars, no.
Alright.
Because they're not in the shape of a bar. They're in kisses.
Okay.
So they're
Chocolate
not-
chips,
That's what they're chocolate. Well, yeah.
cereal, granola bars,
Granola bars. You know what I'm saying?
cereal bar. Can you put a cereal bar in a bowl of milk?
A cereal bar?
That
in a
just
bowl of
makes it cereal.
No.
It's just you putting a cereal bar in fucking milk. Unless you put multiple cereal bars.
milk? Still no. That's just putting more cereal
Cereal
bars.
bars in milk?
Yeah.
What makes cereal? Because fucking give me a bowl of Honey Smacks and
I
it's
think
not cereal.
I think
Raisin Bran,
the
the best.
because when you make cereal bars, you need the marshmallow, like the marshmallow mix and shit.
like Reese's cup type deal. Not Reese's cup, Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
But
so-
if you take the marshmallow out, you just have regular Rice Krispies and a cereal.
Yeah, but fucking Lucky Charms has marshmallows in it.
Yeah, but that's a different kind of marshmallow, and it's not melted together to stick anything. It's
Well,
just
if you make-
individual pieces of marshmallow.
Alright,
like-
so
like
when
a-
you
like
boil
a-
your milk,
like a Reese's Pieces.
What?
boil your milk. So
Why would you
to
boil
mesh-
your milk?
To melt the marshmallow.
Why would you need to do that?
To make cereal bars.
That's not how that works.
Isn't it just marshmallow fluff?
What for cereal bars or
yeah,
for
yeah.
yeah? Pretty, that's what melted marshmallows is. It's marshmallow fluff.
Alright, so you put that in your cereal.
I put
Okay.
milk in my cereal.
Then you would just have. You would be right back at putting cereal bars in your milk. You just go right back to that point. Or guess.
What was the argument debate about candy you had yesterday?
No, Jose was arguing with me about because I said I don't like chocolate with my fruits, but I like fruity candy. He said some stupid shit at some point that didn't make sense, and then he talked to me in circles for like an hour until I gave up. You know how Jose does.
Yeah. What was your argument, Jose?
Oh, my argument is that there's no difference because he was debating. He's like, no, because it's different because it's artificial.
It is different.
But the thing is, it's not different for him because he doesn't like chocolate on neither of those things. So there's no reason to bring up artificial or real because he hates it on both.
But what he said,
Said there
He doesn't
would
like-
never.
He doesn't like chocolate on his fruit because
Right.
fruit doesn't need chocolate. And
But
I'm
he
like,
likes
but you
fruity
like
candy.
But you like fruity candy.
But
I think the way I said it was I don't like chocolate on my fruit because fruit doesn't need candy on it. Going back to the point, is chocolate candy? You feel me?
Yeah, because the way you made it seem is like
Yeah.
you can have like sour gummies that's fruit flavored.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not chocolate. Though.
but
And then I said, but I like gummy, like fruity candy.
okay,
You feel
so
me?
you can't- yeah.
And then he,
I said there's no difference because
But
he
there
doesn't
is
like
a difference.
there's no because he doesn't like chocolate on either of them.
because who puts fucking chocolate on fruity candy?
Exactly.
Yeah, but people put
And
chocolate
then I
on
said
like strawberries and fruits.
His that
and
was
Yeah, that's true,
that was
yeah.
his point was like, what I said it was like it's not the same thing because the fruity candy is artificial fruit flavor. You feel me?
You're getting the wrong type of candy, my friend.
Then I was basically what I was saying was they're just adding more sugar to.
There was a bunch of points that we missed. This is like a very, very condensed.
It's very
version.
stupid.
Yeah,
It's very stupid.
It was arguing for the
We're
sake
both
of arguing.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both right, and we're both stupid at the same time. So yeah, another one.
we
is,
do that way too often, bro.
Yeah,
where
same.
we're on the same side of an argument and we just keep arguing with each other.
Speaking of which,
For
We
the
did
sa-
that like half an hour ago. We
for
did
the sake
that.
of
I
argument.
took a shower this morning after watching the flick,
Right.
and I realized
You
I
failed.
think
no,
I think I got the best pussy argument
Okay.
for the music. I was talking to Westy about this, and he agrees.
Okay. Let me give you some pretext here. Fuck. What I was saying was we were talking about pussy yesterday before or after the candy thing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Same thing.
I asked the question.
You like chocolate?
I
Or
asked
you like
could you tell how good a girl's pussy is based off the music she listens to?
okay.
Like, could you determine that? And we broke it down. We brought like
To a science.
yeah,
A
we
formula.
brought out the chalkboard and shit. We had our lab coats on and shit. So
If A equals B and B equals C.
yeah,
there's
we
A.
drawing diagrams, the labia.
Basically, what we got to was what makes good pussy in general. You feel me? Tightness, wetness, or whatever the fuck. So
It has a relate to music.
you feel me? Yeah, because you know what they listen
If she likes
to.
classical music, is it tighter or looser?
But I've determined it is classical music.
Is it?
Here's why: because what we look for is okay. Because I think in my head, in the spectrum is, for example,
Oh, it's
because
on the spectrum?
we broke it down from athleticism and laziness. I said my thing was I think lazy girls have the best pussy because they don't want to do nothing, so their pussy has to be on point, so they don't have to do anything. They don't have to do the work.
My counter argument was for girls who are in really good shape, everything is already tight. You feel me? Like all the muscles are toned,
I like his
and the
argument
vagina is
better.
a tone,
His?
is a muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You feel
but
me?
if it's tight and dry,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the thing.
But then again,
No, but
then
if
again,
it's wet and loose, it's like
you're not getting any better than tight and dry.
you understand? So
Because you can moisten a tight vagina. You feel me? But you can't.
Why would you
immediately-
dry?
No. I'm saying like if the vagina is dry, you feel me? You can do something to moisturize it before you go in. But if you have a very loose, wet one, you can't immediately tighten it. That takes work and time. You feel me?
In times of war, every hole is a bunker.
Yeah, but
You're
I'm saying
free.
like, yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Nah, but I think I got it.
So you're saying classical?
Because it's all opinion at the end of the day.
Yeah,
At
that's
the end of the day.
that's the
That's
point
what-
we got
That's
to.
what we got to. But I think it's classical music. Why? Because those the ones who listen to classical music usually they're comfy, right? So they're like closer to the laziness side where they
Okay.
don't do much, right? But they're very uptight. You know what I'm saying? So their figure is very so it's the best of both worlds. And most usually serial killers listen to classical music and they say crazy bitches got the best pussy. So you encompass all three worlds. Right?
I wasn't a part of that conversation. I don't know what.
Wesley agreed. He's like, I like that. But then again, Wesley's a fucking weirdo.
Okay. Thank you for this enlightenment.
You know what I'm saying?
This information has dawned upon me.
So serial killers have the best pussy.
Fact.
Do they
Proven
have to be
fact.
serial killers or can they just be psychopaths?
You find that out.
Okay, thanks.
Would you prefer that they only kill animals or something? Like they're in the early stages of becoming
Just
a
as long
murderer?
as I don't die by their hands.
Mm.
Somebody
What if you
else's
die
hand.
by their pussy?
And it's really good.
Is it?
It's presidential.
So Victor, what makes a good dick?
That's the real question. What makes a good dick?
Is it the man or is it the dick?
Is it the dick itself? Because you're born with what you're born with. You feel me? That was another one of my points. Was
You're born
Because-
with what you're born with?
for guys, it's like your dick is only as good as it is. You feel me?
You have to.
And then there's the argument where it's like, it doesn't matter who has a bigger stick, but how you swing it.
Exactly. But
Right.
then I said girls can tighten themselves with the Kegels and shit. You feel me?
So they
With the
have the
Keeblers.
option.
They
to-
have control over
Right.
size and shape. You feel me? Because those
Wow.
things fluctuate. They do.
And then I brought out like he's never dated a fucking 7-foot girl when the thing is massive.
And you can also lose weight and gain like a couple inches, right?
Sure.
So
Well, inches
At
that
the
you
same-
didn't know you already had is
Okay.
what it is.
So in
yes,
theory, it doesn't change. It's just
body fat
showing more
reducing,
than
yeah.
what, showing more of what you already had.
Yeah.
I thought you changed yours.
No, mine got cut off. It's different. It's different. It got cut off, and I didn't get a new one. I didn't get a better one. I got a worse one, arguably.
So yeah, that's why I'm on the keto diet, trying to.
Did
Get
you?
back to it, 'cause
saying
today-
as he just ate
right?
chocolate.
Yeah.
And pups up.
Yeah, I've been trying to get back on it, but it's hard.
Funny enough, over there I was just like so lazy and fat. I'm talking like fast food or going out to eat every day. It's like after this trip, I
Like,
just want to.
On the weekend,
Be
I
better
did.
on my
On the
diet.
weekend, I did go for like a walk and like a jog here and there.
I
just
wanted to run in the
combat that.
cold, but couldn't do it. I'm actually thinking of getting what Josue has, that mask that
Mm-hmm.
regulates the air thing,
Mhm.
so I can practice like different elevations, elevators. Yeah,
And then you two can do your Keeblers.
My Keeblers.
Oh, the Keebler elves.
Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. What about?
No, because I'm saying because we were trying. Well, Jose forgot what the cookies were, and then he asked me, and I didn't know either.
Oh, the Keeblers, right?
Yeah,
the one with
Keebler,
the
those
elves
are-
on it.
Yeah,
It's like
Keeblers.
elf cookies.
Is there water in that cup?
No, I wish it was though. I didn't want to ask because I didn't want him to move.
No, I didn't want to kick it and spill water. But now that I kick it, there won't be water to spill.
Right.
Yeah,
Please
it
don't.
would be spilled already. Do you have water in your cup still?
Just a little bit.
And then I just remember back to the choach talk.
The choach.
We're like, we could ask Victor.
Why?
Ask Victor what the best pussy is, and then
Oh.
Will was like, yeah, because he's such an expert. You feel me? But I'm like, your opinion is not biased.
Is it not?
not.
Arguably.
Nah,
be.
because you haven't had it.
No,
so
man.
so you have the vast.
I think everyone's opinion is biased. By definition, an opinion is biased. Is it
yeah,
not?
yeah. But like I said, you're a clean slate.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We try to ego is very backed up by ours. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah, this is good. He's like, nah, it's because you couldn't handle the other one. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Please stop. Please stop. God, I
So-
hate that.
Remind me again how keto works and how I should be
Low carb, high fat.
how I should be traversing this diet
Low carb, high
because
fat.
I want to lose some weight.
Low carb,
again.
high fat.
Sorry, you're saying high carb, low fat?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I said.
So
Is that what you said?
no, it's high fat, low carb, no sugar, and a decent amount of protein.
Decent amount, not
Yeah.
heavy, but not
Not
little.
heavy, but
Still gotta watch your calories, dude.
yeah.
Be an idiot. You're not gonna eat a tub of fucking
And
salad
exercise.
and expect to lose weight.
You feel me?
I mean, you could, but
And then, yeah, it takes a couple days for your body to go into ketosis, and then
Which Pokemon is that?
That's second gen. What's it called? Fucking damn, what was I gonna say?
You sent me that video on Instagram.
Yeah.
The
Which Pokemon? Name one Pokemon.
yeah,
Luigi. You should pick that up.
yeah. Give me 1 second, guys.
ooh, baby. Yo, what's good?
It's,
Interlude.
It's a Nihon.
Interlude. Yeah. He said big girls got the best.
Don't know. I've never had a big girl as
The
much
big
as I
girls-
want one.
Best head.
What makes good head?
How much they don't care about their face.
Fair.
I'm telling you right now. You take it in the nose.
Just
Okay.
slap it on their face.
Because there be girls who are like hesitant about it.
Mhm.
Like, "Eh."
Have you ever done that thing where the girl is upside down on the bed?
No.
It's weird.
You feel like you're gonna kill her?
Yeah, kinda. And I heard like when you do that, if you go like too far in, and like they gag,
Mm-hmm.
they have a reflex that automatically closes their jaws. You feel me? So it goes. You feel me? So
You might lose one.
yeah, you might lose a couple inches.
You might lose one, brother. You see it.
So that's pretty. That was going through my head when I was doing it. I was like, I don't like this. Please do it regular.
Get up.
Get up.
She did it on the bed?
Mm-hmm. I was standing up and she was on
girl-
her back.
Do girls go on their knees anymore in this generation? Seems like they just.
I've never. Well, I have. Yes, but
Yeah.
not often.
I saw a
Yes,
video the other day.
yes, but not when there's a bed in the room.
Actually, I want to say this before we get off topic again. Apparently, when I was in Colorado, I woke up, I did my business, sat down on the couch, pulled up my phone. November 1st, guys. And I'm like, fuck. Day 1, instantly
Right.
lost.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not in shape to do it this year, so I'm like, I know I'm not getting through it.
I tried. I was going to be like.
You didn't.
No,
You
no,
lost
no,
first
no,
day.
No. That's what I'm saying. No, I said I was going to be like, all right, I'm not count this day. I'm going to start tomorrow.
Oh, so are you
do an
still?
extra day? No, I still lost. Do you understand what we're talking about, Jose?
Yeah,
No Nut November.
Nah, bro. I've been doing it every day since.
Since 1973. Nah, man, fuck that, dude. I can't do it.
No headaches.
No headaches?
No headaches. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
I really want to learn how to levitate too, but I don't have the patience.
Day 3, I
got-
started seeing colors.
There's some things you gotta get rid of, You
You gotta get rid of all temptation. Just lock yourself in a room. That's even worse.
You're just gonna start painting.
Use your
and shit.
imagination and shit.
You're gonna start painting the walls. And shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah.
And draw a vagina in blood. Too far? Okay. Reel it back. Reel it back.
All right.
All right. Okay.
All right. We're gonna cut it off here, but if we get a Gotti in here,
First time
we-
Jose has ever cut off a podcast.
we might
Right?
continue.
Is
this.
it because of storage issues? Or
No, we gotta go.
battery?
Yeah.
Oh, time, yes.
Yeah.
Completely
So
forgot.
if Gotti comes through, maybe we continue this one. If not, this concludes the episode. And if this happens to be a continuation of the other one, this part will probably be cut off. But if not, I'll be lazy and I'll be in here.
So, yeah.
All right. Thank you for
Just-
listening. Thank you. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning into the Foreign Entities podcast. As always, I'm Will, Jose, and Victor.
On part 1.
Part 1 potentially.
And suggest us your findings of Miss Good Pussy and let us know in the comments below.
Also, let us know what your favorite candy is.
Yeah, what's the difference?
What is luge?
What is loot?
You feel me?
All right, and as always, you're our white screen.
Thank you.